And given the high turnover with so many new staff members being trained, how can a cannabis brand create meaningful relationships with fleeting staff?
Well, I think that, those loyalty programs that we're talking about, there's a lot of really interesting loyalty programs that are run by brands and third parties. A lot of them have really interesting integrations into backend POS, so they can run bud tender deals through, like, let's say they're using Blaze or Trees or Meadow. They can, integrate into these backends for an incentive program. And then once they leave, at least they have their data capture. They can send it out. Hey, we know maybe you're no longer with this company. We would love to stay in touch with you if you're a bud tender at another shop. Something that kind of keeps a composite and a space. And people are doing a great job with the G4 Live Bud Tender Awards and really acknowledging and creating a place for them to live. There's the High Bud Tenders podcast that I was actually featured on. That's really cool. That's really focused on educating bud tenders, where there's a rich comment section. I think that, like, making sure that they know that they really work for the people in the plant, and the brand that the store that they work at might not be a good fit, but that they're seen and they're important and not disposable in the industry. And if they landed in a pool that just redirected back out, we wouldn't, in my opinion, see the brain drain that we're seeing from the cannabis industry. I'm a teacher. During COVID, I was looking into getting back into the classroom. I still have my credential. Like, people are I just saw someone in the parking lot yesterday in Oakland. She used to be a bud tender. She's wearing a scrubs. She's working at a dental hygiene office, and she was an amazing, Black female, empowered, wonderful bud tender. And I know these people have had thousands and tens of thousands of dollars invested in them from brands and their retailers into education and free samples. Why are we not accounting for that turnover? On a corporate level, we account for turnover from salaried positions, but from an industry level, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. I mean, it's you have to stay on top of it. And I've always liked what's the company's name? Zoltrain. I don't know if you've seen those landing pages. I love those landing pages for education for bud tenders. Yeah. We use it with some of our partners, and it's just like, boom, you get the story, you get the mission, the vision, the sourcing of the products, you get the differentiator. Like, all these things are, they're important for selling your brand. Especially in this, there's, I don't know how many thousands of brands in the cannabis industry, but California just has tons. And I don't know how many are going to be left after in the next few years, but the ones that do invest in training, in bud tenders, and their sales team, and then invest in marketing, those are the ones that are going to be, here in a few years.